And my little trusted sidekick, Sophie. We usually come out walking like early morning, but we decided to chill this morning. And since it was going to be such a beautiful day, we've decided to come out in the afternoon. So here we are. We've already walked about a mile and a half. So we just got another mile and a half to go, and then we'll be done for our 3 mile walk today. Now, this is my first time going live on my mobile. So I appreciate anybody that's watching this. Thank you for joining. And I'm not really sure how to see the messages. So please forgive me for not responding or not answering. If you have questions or if you're making comments, I just appreciate the time. And I'll probably turn my camera around so you can see where we're walking. It's just through my neighborhood. And all the squirrels are out. We just came by the lake. We'll go by it again in a few minutes. And Sophie likes to run after the squirrels. Haven't seen very many, but it's some out here. And at the lake, she likes to try to chase the geese. But this is what we do. So, hey, Sophie. Say hello. Hello. Anyway, this is what we do. Let's see how to maneuver this so you can see where we're walking. So we're just out here walking, getting those steps in for the day. My little sidekick, so she didn't care anything about camera at all. She's better than my other dog was, though. My other dog didn't like the camera at all. Every time I would grab the camera, she would either go get under the bed or just leave the room. But I had said that I was gonna go live, so here I am. And like I said, this is only my second time going live, and actually my first time going live on my mobile. So usually when I'm out filming, it's super hard to try to film and navigate her, but we get it done. And right now, this is just a little circle that I walk down in just to get some extra steps. So we'll go back and go by the lake in a few minutes. But thank you for joining. If you're joining in on my live, I really appreciate it. With me and my little trusty sidekick, Sophie, out here in the afternoon, just having a nice, peaceful walk. It's quiet. It's nice and warm. It's not hot. And we're out here getting these steps in and just enjoying the day. Hey Barry, I see you have joined. Thank you so much for joining my live. I really appreciate it. You encouraged me to turn on the camera and and just film while I walk. I usually don't really like um talking while I'm walking because, you know, breathing so heavy and trying to walk and talk. But hey, I'm here. I'm out here for my health and I'm glad to be out here for my health. So Here we are. Let's get this out, kid. Sophie, and we'll head it back down towards the lake. I have mapped out a little walking trail of my own going through the neighborhood to to be able to make it 3 miles. So we do different rotations around the streets and back and going by the lake. So it was a beautiful day. Some of the trees are changing colors. I think something, let's see. Um, oh, she did. She saw a squirrel. She was trying to get to it. So trying to maneuver her out here. Stop and not fall. Trying to maneuver her and film. It's a job. Hi. Hey, thank you all for joining my live. I'm excited. A little nervous I was, but I was like, you know what? Just do it. So here we are. Me and of course my little trusty sidekick, Sophie there. Yeah, it's beautiful back here. But we're coming up on the lake and that's really beautiful. Um, I love coming out early. You would usually walk like early morning, like 7:30, and all the geese be out on the lake and they be keeping a lot of noise and they fly off. And actually, a few times, haven't seen them in a while, but a few times, um, I've seen a bald eagle come over and sit in the trees. He'll fly around the lake. He'll skip across the lake. Um, yeah, he'll skip across the lake, and it's really cool. I have gotten some pictures of him, but because I had to zoom in so much because he was so high up in the tree, I had to zoom in to get him. And then I had to crop it, so the quality wasn't really good, but he was beautiful. Just watching him fly around. So here we're coming up on the lake. And this is our last round. We've come by the lake twice, but it is so beautiful. And even today, probably now, going back by this lake, I won't see anything we saw earlier. I saw a turtle, and I actually saw a duck that was asleep. So the duck is still sitting there. This is the lake. I'm sorry for all the unsteadiness, trying to walk and maneuver this little girl. See, there's the duck there asleep. I don't know if I can zoom in. He's just sitting there asleep. But it is beautiful out here. Let's see if the if the turtle is still out here. I don't see any geese out here. Now there's some ducks or geese out in the middle of the lake. Come on, little girl. But it's beautiful and it is so peaceful, even right now. But it's definitely peaceful in the morning when the weather is crisp and cool. Oh, but the weather right now is beautiful. It is beautiful. Oh, it's two turtles there. I didn't see the other one, or it just got there while oh, it just jumped back in the water. Hold on, Sophie. There was a turtle that was just sitting beside, a smaller turtle that was just sitting beside that one. But I guess as we started to walk up, it jumped back in the water. But yeah, oh, that one just jumped in the water too. I don't know if you saw that. But it is beautiful out here. Hey, thank you everybody for joining my live. This is my first time going live on my mobile. So if I don't respond to your messages, it's because I can't really see them. Um, but I do appreciate you tuning in just to watch me and my little trusty sidekick do our daily walk. We got out a little bit late today to walk because I usually walk early morning around 7:30 just to go ahead and get it over. Because typically, if I don't get it over in the morning, coming out this time of day or later, I won't do it. So, but we were just at the house and I was like, we didn't go out this morning. Let's go out before it gets too hot, if it's going to get really hot. But so we will go to the right, go all the way back down the hill, and then come back up and go home. And that should complete our 3 miles. And it really should give me most of my 10,000 steps. Let's cross the street. She always like to just stop and look. A little nosy. Thank you all for joining my live. I appreciate it. I really do. Whew. One day I'm gonna learn how to do it and not be so shaky. But just like anything, the only way to get better at it is to keep doing it. So that's what I plan to do. Just keep doing it. And over here in those woods, we had some storms that come through. There's a lot of trees down over there, but you might be able to see some of them. But without the leaves on the trees, it's just so hard, easy to see all the trees that are down. And actually, we had a storm to come through, I don't know, maybe about a month or so ago. And my neighbor in my backyard had 5 trees to come down. I mean, not in my backyard, but my neighbor behind me had 5 trees to come down, and 2 of them fell across the back of my yard. But thank goodness there was no structural damage and nobody was harmed. So that's a good thing. And then he got out there, of course, as soon as he could and cut them all up. There's one that's down. I apologize for the heavy breathing, but I'm out here getting my walk on. And we're going back down by the circle that I told you I just do it for extra steps. So what we'll do is go down here and go around this circle, come back up this street, and head back to the house. And it should give us 3 miles. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate your patience with me if I'm not saying anything in the chat, not answering your questions if you have any. But thank you so much for your comments. I'll get the hang of this one day. I just have to keep going. Just have to keep going. Coming out early morning would be good for me to go live because that's when I have the best thoughts, the most productive thoughts, I guess I should say, most creative thoughts. So like I said, we're going around this little circle again, and then we'll go back up on the other side. On the other side, go back up the street and make it back to the house. I'm just glad that we actually came out here to do this. It would beautiful day. It would be sad to just not get out and enjoy it, feel the day. Yeah, everything is beautiful out here. The trees are beautiful. Some of them are beginning to change, and we're going back up this hill we just came down. And this little hill, this little bit of an incline, man, you would look at it and not think it was so much. But coming up this hill, it's like, whoo. And especially coming up this hill trying to talk, wow. So again, I apologize for all the heavy breathing. Woo-wee. Coming up this little incline gets me a whole lot more than the next incline. It's kind of crazy. Whew. Whew. All right. It's funny, I haven't really seen a lot of squirrels. Sophie's usually running all over the place trying to catch a squirrel. And then we came out, like I said, a little bit late. So we haven't seen any of Sophie's friends that we usually run into when we walk in the morning. Ooh-wee. She has one little friend. I mean, we could be so far away, but if he sees her, he is going to stop and wait for us to get to him. I think that is so cute. And then there is we run into one of the people that live over here. When he goes out to walk, he always has a pocket full of treats. So I call him the treat man. And Sophie knows who he is. She has recognized him. Didn't take her long. So whenever we see him, and it's usually early morning when we see him, she just drags me along to get to him. And it's so funny, because she knows who he is and she knows he has treats. Woo-wee. All right. We are on the home stretch now. Back by the lake. So we are headed back to the house. And that's probably about a half a mile from here. So we will finish with just over 3 miles. Maybe like 3.25 miles, which is excellent for me. It's a 5K, so I like that. Thank you again, everybody, for tuning into my live. Oh, I see my neighbor up the street with her 3 dogs. Woo. And the 3 dogs and Sophie kind of have a love-hate relationship. So we're going to try to ease by them without incident. Come on, little girl. Oh, there's some geese. She's going to try to get them. They're standing there close to the road. Right now they're crossing the road. Look, she wants to run to get them. Sophie, we're not running to get them. No. See? That's why it's hard to maneuver this camera. Because when she sees it, she takes off for it. And there go the 3 dogs. They live right across the street from me. And they just never got to be friends. So we just kind of keep them separated. We speak and go on. Look, there's some more ducks, some more geese. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into my live. I appreciate it. Hey, how are you? Uh-oh, there they go. More geese up here. Like I said, we are on the home stretch now. I remember when I first started walking. I mean, just trying to walk for 10 minutes. Oh my God. It was horrible. Sophie, stop. Just trying to walk for 10 minutes. Hey, hey, hey. I ain't trying to fight no geese out here for you, little girl. Just saying. But yeah, when I first started, just walking down to the end of this street where I just turned on. Whew. That was a super challenge. And then I started timing my walks and say I was gonna walk 15 minutes. And when I tell you, when I walked at 7.5 minutes, I immediately turned around to walk the 7.5 minutes back. And I did that twice a day because I wanted to do at least 30 minutes. And then I challenged myself to move that up to 30 minutes at a time. And now we walk at least an hour every day, or at least 6 days a week. Sometimes on Sunday, I don't go out to walk, but the rest of the week, we're usually up and out. Hey, thank you so much again for tuning into my live as we do our daily walk in the afternoon. It's beautiful, it's sunny, it's not hot, it's not cold. It's just a beautiful day. It's a good day for grilling too. I might put some stuff on the grill, some burgers maybe, maybe some chicken. But we are almost home. Almost home. And I feel so good. I'm so glad I came out to walk because we didn't do it this morning. I got up to come out to walk, but I don't walk in the rain. And when I got up this morning, it was kind of misty. So I was like, well, you know, maybe we can walk later. And here we are out here walking later. Come on, Sophie, we're going home. We're going home. Oh, wow, wow, wow. All right. We have made it back to the house. Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful to get back to the house. But it was fun. And we walked our 3 miles exactly. I don't know if you can see it. 3 miles exactly. Yes. Cool. Hey, thank everybody for tuning into my chat and coming along with us on our walk. Crap. And I can't get in my house now. But anyway, thanks for coming along on our walk. We're headed inside. I'm about to take a shower and just chill the rest of the day. Um, Thank you so much. You all have a great afternoon.